Oh my god, okay. Alright, guys. So we are watching episode 6 of Demon Slayer Mugen Train. And this is the episode where the demon pulls up and potentially ends my Rengoku. I don't know if he'll be ended in this episode, but I hate this very much. I mean, actually last week they did say this week's episode is called Akaza. What was his name again? So it made me think maybe they're gonna give us more details about him first. Or if they just called the episode his name because, well, we're introduced to him by this episode. This is the episode where it starts, and I really hate this. I don't want to be here again. Anyways, y'all already know the deal. Let's go. Tanjiro having to talk all this. Like, oh, his eyes closed the whole time. He's like, that's why you shouldn't play too much. You know he was playing too much. Like, if he didn't play, I'm sure, like, they would have probably gotten a lot of people messed up. Like, he played. I mean, but he was playing too. But it's true, obviously. He definitely... That's when he's at his strongest, my guy. That spell was the wrong move. Cause she cute or whatever. She cute or whatever. Okay. Low-key, I always feel bad when they're dying though, because like death is death, so it can still be sad, you know? Depends. He's devastated. I feel bad, honestly, I do. Not that I'm not rooting for you, but this is pretty sad. Like, he's completely devastated, like... Tanjiro's so cute! Oh. How is he able to tell? He should have lived. Oh my god. I really wish that he could have learned from him. It's really cute that they have this moment because, like, he did learn something from him, at least. He learned quite a few things from Rengoku, at least. But look at this. Look at this. He could have really had it, like, Aniki. Like, he could have really had, like... I'm really not gonna get over this. Like, what? I can't do this, y'all. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna start crying. What? I can't. I don't want to watch this. I know it was boss, but I literally, like, I don't want to watch this. God, this anime is so sick when it comes to character design. It's unbelievable. God, he really thought he could do that while Rengoku was there, though. You don't gotta do all that. I think I said this in the movie too. I mean, obviously I don't want him to become a demon. That's like totally against his entirety, and just I don't want that for him. But a part of me feels like, you know, that Nezuko demon Hashira, Rengoku, shit. And he'd still be alive. But on another note, I wouldn't want that for him. When you talk about how he sacrifices himself anyways, by dying you sacrifice by dying you sacrifice yourself for the cause. By becoming a demon, that would be betraying your personal values, but it could always be an asset for the cause. Now, I know Nezuko is a special case. For the most part, he will not remain in control to the extent of necessarily being able to make sure he can't harm humans, or that he would even stay on the side of the humans. All that can just go down the drain. But it would just be incredible if he could. Then he would have sacrificed himself by turning into a demon, which is against what he'd ever personally want. You know? But he would have sacrificed himself for the cause. Whereas this time he died for the cause. See, like, I would never want to go against his conviction. Like, just when he was dying, Loki was like, but no, I'd never want to go against this. He wants to die human, and I understand. Wait, what did he say exactly here? There were never any flames among all the Hashira I've killed until now. There were never any flames? He's saying one, a fire Hashira like him, he's never killed one before? No one ever took me up on my offer either. It's pretty fire. I mean, your life don't look that fun. I have a question. How far? I guess Inosuke. I don't want Inosuke here. I think honestly, if Inosuke was fighting here, not gonna lie, I think he would probably die. I think he would die or become an actual hindrance to Rengoku. Kind of like the beginning of the show, the movie, the episodes. How he just kind of rushes in. He's a bit too. He's not ready yet. So yeah, him being here would have probably been a problem. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta get up close and personal. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot he pulled up. He did pull up. I forgot that. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's that whole scene later. Oh yeah, he told him not to move. Makes sense. He sees promise in you, Tanjiro. He doesn't want you dying recklessly here. He's like, yo, if I die, you're the next one. So you talk about Inosuke, how he's so boss about himself, and then he just stood straight. That's exactly, yeah, straight up. Yeah, that must be such a crappy feeling to see how y'all literally can't do anything. You know? Okay. I know I'm saying this from a biased place. I don't want Rengoku to become a demon. Like, his heart is so against it. I would never want to inflict that on himself because I feel like he'd hate himself for the rest of his life, low-key. Like, I don't want that for him. Okay? There's just something I'm getting from shit, I keep forgetting if it's Akaza. It's Akaza, not Azaka. It's Akaza, right? There's something that I don't think I acknowledged when I was watching the movie that for some reason I'm acknowledging now. It's like, he was really trying to turn Rengoku. There's some part of me that feels like most demons would probably ask once and then maybe mock him a few times afterwards when he says no. But like, when I look at him right now, it's almost as if maybe I'm being too like optimistic. What if he actually what if he was sent to kill Rengoku and like he genuinely doesn't actually want to kill Rengoku? I'm being extremely optimistic with this because he's an upper 3. Like, I'm acting like this dude has a nice heart and he hasn't particularly shown that. But it's the way he's, like, I'm noticing he's really trying to get Rengoku, and it seems a little bit pushy for like a demon that low-key probably wouldn't really care. Does that make sense? I don't know what it is, but he seems quite pushy of convincing him like, yo, you'll die. You're getting closer to death, homeboy. Like, come on, like, turn into a demon, you can become stronger. Like, he seems like he's very adamant in trying to convince Rengoku. It seems like it's coming from a like, dude, really become a demon. Like, I don't know, is it just me? Like, he's like, if you continue attacking, you're just closer to death. Like, if you see his face right now, he's like mad. Normally you'd see like mockery, like maybe a little smirk on his face, like you're dying. Like, I don't know what it is, but he's like mad. Look at his face. He looks genuinely upset right now that, like, trying to convince him like, yo, you're getting closer to death, homeboy. Is it just like, I don't know, I'm really feeling that right now. It's like interesting. I mean, it could be that he's adamant because, you know, that was his mission, to turn him into a demon, and he doesn't want to fail his mission. That could be why he's adamant. But I don't know why a part of me is like, I don't know. It's like he's really trying to beat it into him. It's really like, I don't know. Interesting observation I'm feeling right now, but might be nothing. What a mean name. Destructive Death? What the hell? Jesus. I wish. I wish. I wish. Where's his birdie? You know, he's not healing. Akaza's healing, but he's not, you know. Like, right? What is this? Why am I feeling this? He seriously doesn't want him to die. It seems almost personal. Like, bro, that's so weird. I don't think I felt this when I watched the movie. Why am I feeling that now? It seems almost personal. Like, he really doesn't. It feels honestly like he does not want to kill Rengoku. He would a million times prefer not to kill him and have him turn into a demon. Not just because he was asked. It seems like interesting. It really be feeling that way. Like, he doesn't actually want to. Okay. Wow, so I was like hurting before this episode, being all like, oh my god, I don't want to see him die, and like I didn't even see it, so I'm just gonna have to wait till next week. I really wish they just put him in a coma or something, and then he could wake up way in the future. They didn't have to kill the boy. Deep sleep. They could have just put him in a deep sleep where he was inactive, so they can get him out the picture, right? He's super strong, you wanted to get him out the picture? Okay. Y'all could have put him to sleep for a while, you know? Do not try to make a joke out of this. If you fail, don't even fail on me. If you fail, I'm gonna be so triggered. You know what would be crazy? Hold on. Set your heart ablaze. Okay, they didn't make a joke. I was like, bro, don't make a joke out of this. I have another crazy thought. That would be amazing if they did that to save their ass, because I'm still so sad. Okay, yo, so imagine, like, basically, doesn't, in order to, oh no, but only, oh, psych, aw. I just had like a really enthusiastic thought, and it's not really valid anymore. Only Muzan can turn someone into a demon, right? Like, even if the upper moons have his blood the strongest, they can't turn someone into a demon, right? I was about to say, I'm like, yo, the reason they were, you know, to become a demon, like Nezuko, for example, she became a demon because she was wounded, right? And then his blood got in. So, like, that's how she became one. I was like, yo, oh my god, imagine Akaza actually turned him into a demon because he's wounded, and maybe when he hurt him, his blood, he got into him, and then after, so we think he's dead, and then he's actually gonna wake up later and he's turned into a demon, which I would hate for him, like I said, because he doesn't want that. I'm really desperate. Like, I'm selfishly desperate right now. I don't want him dead. I do not want him dead at all. So like it's only Muzan that we know can turn. What if it's not though? What if it's not just Muzan? No, anyways, I'm like so wishful thinking at this point. It's like, okay, let's just not. Anyways, so y'all, that would be an amazing plot twist, and I would forever commend the show for putting me through pain and then healing it up with a bandage later. If such a thing were to happen. I'm just not actually convinced that that's gonna happen. I think I'm being way too dreamy. It's just such a boss character like Rengoku. Like, why would a show just make an awesome character like this and just say kudos? I guess because his death is impactful like this. Gosh. On another note, yeah, I think I said all my thoughts while I was watching, you know. I always have to because I can forget it later. It won't come everything later. So I always try to say it as soon as it comes to me. So I don't think I need to touch up too much on it. But yeah, I did definitely get a different sense from Akaza in this episode. Now, that could just be me. That could just be me. And maybe, honestly, it's not that deep. Like, maybe he isn't thinking in the way that I'm feeling like he's thinking. It's just, you know, at some point when you watch so many shows, you can kind of observe some behavioral patterns. And for some reason, this time around, watching it a second time, there was something about Akaza's behavior that stood out to me. And like I said, either one, because he was asked to do this by Muzan and he doesn't want to fail, or two, there's actually another motive for him wanting to turn Rengoku into a demon, and it might actually be a more a more personal motive. They might be really coming to get him and he doesn't actually want to die, so he'd rather he becomes I don't know. I really just, there's those two feelings coming to me, and that second one came to me while rewatching it again, and I think it's a very interesting thought. So I look forward to seeing if anything I've said is actually legit or if I'm just too much. So next week is the episode. It is the 7th episode, so they are ending it there. That makes sense. I kind of thought, maybe like, you know, kind of end it more around here, and maybe the 7th episode would kind of be more of an aftermath wrap up. But maybe next week we're still gonna get like more aftermath, which I think would be great, since episode 1 we got like the pre, then, you know, the middle, and then the post. I think would be cool and stuff like that. But yeah. So guys, yes, I'll end the video here. Thanks so much for watching. Leave how y'all feel, thoughts down below. No spoilers, and I will see y'all again in my next video. So thank you and bye.